Good afternoon. I am Elijah Luther X, an African American slave, as you can see, and I'm here to convince you to let me and my daughter free, and just to talk about abolishing slavery in general. As you see, I wrote down a lot of stuff because I have a lot of stuff on my mind and I want to say. So I hope you lend an ear and listen to what I have to say. I have lived through many trials and tribulations. I'm ready to tell you that I'm not just a slave. I'm like you. Only difference is our color. A man's skin should not justify if he's out working on the field or in the house getting fed. I myself am a believer of Christ. He died for all of our sins and saved us from destruction. So why am I still living like this? I watched my parents tend to all my owner's needs, and as they made the slightest mistakes, they were punished. When I got older, I got a taste. Not something I want my 4-year-old daughter to go through. Do you have a daughter? How would you feel if someone beat her because the strength in her body would not let her work anymore? Put yourself in my color and imagine how it is to be black. I have to live with this for the rest of my life. Being judged, being an outcast, being a nobody. But you had the chance to change that, to make a better way for my daughter. All I want is freedom. Freedom from this mental chain that my brain's on, and freedom from the physical chains that my body's on. I'm just like you, a living, breathing human being. It just comes down to doing what's right. What do you really feel in your heart? What do you feel when you see a human being being treated like an animal? In my eyes, we are all equal. Nothing sets you apart from me. If you cut our skin till we bleed, your blood's the same color as mine. So if you really sit down and think, nothing sets you apart from me. I envision a world where we all get along and live together, free to do what God has planned for us to do, and whatever that might be. I want to say I was able to attempt my goal because I was free. Even knowing we will always be judged and stereotyped to be a slave, we are not. Like I said before, us blacks are living, breathing human beings. We didn't want this. It was forced upon us. Now I'm forcing the issue to let us free. I don't want to see my people being sold like they're some kind of object. We are people who have thoughts, people who have feelings. So cut the screen and stop believing we are puppets and let us free. Hope you find in this speech the link that connects me to you and let us free from slavery. Whoever thought slavery was okay was wrong. It deprives people and makes them really believe that they are nothing more than animals. Who wants to be considered an animal? A man's best friend? I'm a man too. A man can only take so much before he's through. I hate waking up to knowing that I have to go to the fields. Sometimes I wish the good Lord would just go ahead and take me up before I can see Ma and Pa and even my brother Celis and make it like the old days. But I know that's not going to happen. The only reason I think that the Lord is keeping me here is to take care of my daughter. And oh yeah, did I forget to mention my wife Isabel ran away a long time ago without even telling me? I don't know how you would feel in that situation, but it makes me feel bad, knowing that she doesn't care about me or our daughter. She could be dead for all I know, and it makes it even harder knowing I would never see her again. Of course I've been weaker than usual, but I keep pushing, keep striving, keep working hard for my daughter, and I will continue to fight for our freedom so we can start living a better life. Everything happens to us for a reason. I don't question God at all. I question man and what we have done to this world we live in. Now, I also believe that we can take matters into our own hands and change how we are living. So I stand or sit here today begging for our freedom. Like I said, it just makes sense to do what's right. Now I know you all won't agree with this or setting slaves free, but I'm glad you took the time out to listen to a slave because you didn't have to. I'm overjoyed you did. Granting us our freedom would mean everything to us. And I hope this speech has compelled you to let us free. Besides, the way technology is moving, you won't need us anymore. I have came to the end of my speech. I hope you felt what I felt and seen what I see. So do what's right and let us free.